This past week, Tesla founder Elon Musk spoke to a conference in Moscow, Russia through a video meeting. During this forum in Russia, he was quoted as saying, "I think we're close to establishing a Tesla presence in Russia, and I think that would be great." This is major news for the auto industry, but more so for the world of Tesla. As of 2021, Tesla has 6 factories around the world. 5 of those factories are known for producing electric cars, and if what Musk claims are any indication, the 7th might be built in Russia. Every business bases its decisions on economic expectations. So does this mean there are economic benefits to building a facility in Russia? It would appear so. At the moment, the market for electric vehicles in Russia remains small, but all that may change. Thanks to the stabilizing economy and some sensible policies, there seems to be a good potential for the market to expand. And with Tesla's help, there is almost no doubt that will happen. In terms of the economic benefits this will have for Tesla, the lack of charging locations in Russia can be seen as potential to expand the amount of Tesla supercharger stations that exist throughout the world. Tesla is in 2nd place for the most charging stations with over 25,000 globally. The only company that has more than Tesla is ChargePoint, that currently holds about 45% of the charging stations around the world. Tesla owns 19.6% and Blink Network, the company that's in the 3rd listing, owns only 7.4%. But it would seem if Tesla were to build a facility in Russia and boost the electric cars market there, they might push themselves into the lead of that race. Research on the economy of Russia is showing that Russia has a large domestic market that is likely to expand and generate more wealth. A domestic market is a reference to the supply and demand generated by specific countries, in this case, Russia. And with a large domestic market comes a high chance for Tesla to build a very big client base. For a while, economists claimed that Russia was in an economic recession due to certain sanctions laid in place by the United States government on March 6, 2014. These sanctions were in response to the Russian-occupied Crimea that was annexed from Ukraine by Russia in 2014. They were implemented by an executive order from the United States, and it prohibited exports of the US goods and services to that region. It would appear now that Russia's economy has begun to improve, and there has recently been a positive trend in economic growth. This would mean that Tesla has the ability to build up a market but also help fuel and sustain the electric vehicle market in Russia. With a Tesla factory established in Shanghai, China, known as Giga Shanghai, it's easy to see why Musk wants to branch out into a different country. The Shanghai factory was designed with efficiency in mind. It delivered the first set of Tesla cars produced there on January 7, 2020. At that time, production rates were approximately 2,000 cars per week, and that number quickly increased as the production process was smoothed over. The factory now sees upwards of 8,000 vehicles per week produced. That would equal around 500,000 cars per year produced in the Giga Shanghai. In a growing market such as Russia, it might be easy for Tesla to duplicate these results by building another gigafactory. Now you may be curious, asking yourself, what's a gigafactory? I find this neat. You see, the Tesla gigafactory is something that was born out of a need for power. Not the world-dominating type of power, but the electric type. Tesla's ideal has always been to help with the transition to sustainable energy across the world by producing affordable, no-emission vehicles and other cleverly engineered products. And to speed the production up, Tesla would have needed the entire world's supply of lithium-ion batteries. Thus, the idea of a gigafactory was born. This facility would meet Tesla's increasing demand for lithium-ion battery production. Tesla first started to work on its original gigafactory outside of Sparks, Nevada back in June 2014. In 2018, the first gigafactory gained the title of the highest volume battery plant in the entire world. As of now, there are 3 established gigafactories. The 2 that I mentioned before, Gigafactory Nevada outside of Sparks, Nevada, and Giga Shanghai. Those are accompanied by Giga New York, which was the 2nd gigafactory that was created. It's located in Buffalo, New York, and was completely in production by 2017. Lastly, originally Tesla began production of solar cells and modules in 2017, and in 2019 added new production lines that supported electrical components for supercharger and other energy storage products. There are currently 2 gigafactories under construction. In 2019, Elon Musk announced that Tesla would be building a 4th gigafactory in Berlin. Initially, Giga Berlin was going to focus production on the Tesla Model Y, but the ultimate goal is for Giga Berlin to take on whatever future vehicles Tesla throws its way. Due to missteps such as a lack of permits and water being shut off, the construction was slowed for a few months, and Tesla began construction of its 4th gigafactory in late May 2020, producing the infamous Cybertruck. Giga Texas is even beginning to post job opportunities. With the 3 established gigafactories already thriving and producing the results that Tesla was hoping for, I think it's wise for Elon Elon Musk to be looking for new places to base the gigafactories. With 2 more on the way and many more rumored to come, Tesla is going to continue dominating the electric vehicle market. For a high-tech company like Tesla, it makes a lot of sense to look towards Russia. Russia has always been a country known for its history of technological and scientific traditions. Due to the sanctions I mentioned earlier placed on Russia by the US, they need to turn the focus towards replacing foreign tech and materials with ones of their own production. This advanced them quickly in key parts of the tech industry like energy and IT. Cybersecurity is taken quite seriously in Russia. Vladimir Putin even stated that some state institutions were unable to work with companies that use foreign software because it posed a threat to their cybersecurity on a national scale. Another positive aspect that Russia brings to the table for Tesla is the volume of people. The consumer market in Russia is largely due to its high population. As of 2020, Russia's population was estimated to be just under 146 million people. That puts Russia in 9th on the list of countries with the largest populations. I think it's a solid idea for Tesla to look towards Russia to build a new gigafactory. It's a sound step for Tesla economically. It has the potential to control the electric car market in Russia, and an already well-established company such as Tesla spearheading the increase of interest in electric cars in Russia, that market has the potential to explode. What we have to remember is that this is only an idea right now. Elon Musk attended a conference in Moscow via video transmission, and during one section of his forum, he mentioned opening up a production facility in Russia. He added that he thought the idea would be great and is interested in meeting with Vladimir Putin. Musk went on to explain, "I think there's a lot of talent and energy in Russia, and I think there should be more dialogue and communication between Russia and the United States." This was the first public contact between the Kremlin in Moscow and Elon Musk since Elon had asked Putin to talk with him on a social media app called Clubhouse back in February this year. As of this moment, Russia is not preparing for a meeting between the Tesla CEO and Vladimir Putin, but Russia's press secretary told reporters that in time it will probably happen at some point. I for one look forward to what may be in store for Tesla in the future. Will we see a new gigafactory announced in Russia, or will they choose to expand in another country? All that I can say for certain is that Elon Musk will not decide without putting some serious thought into it. No matter what direction they go, I'm sure that Tesla has countless more surprises on the way.